Also, I'm watching Peter on the monitor. He's throwing all of his stuffed animals out of his crib. So, I'm probably going to have to deal with that in a bit, because he's probably going to be like, Dad, my stuffed animals. To be like, yeah, I know. You did that.
It's crazy. They flew out of my
He and Doug are fighting right now, apparently. Doug from Up, the talking dog. He's got a stuffed animal for Doug.
Yeah.
And he loves Doug. But every single time he goes down for bed, Doug, he like, out of all his stuffed animals, he throws Doug out of the crib. I don't know what he did.
Oh, join the squad lobby. Diva's on.
Diva?
Diva's on! Diva's on!
Pervert! I accidentally fast traveled to the wrong place. Oh my god, I did it again because it's like magnetizes to the arena.
Or is it just ended? Yeah, it's just starting. Yep. Are you in the squad lobby?
I'm always in the squad lobby. That's my only lobby.
Okay.
Are you sure that she's on?
On for me.
Are you in the squad lobby?
Yeah. Am I?
No.
Okay, leave, and then I'll leave the area.
I'm in offline mode.
Offline mode? You're not in the lobby.
I definitely was. What the hell? It was offline. Oh, offline!
Yeah.
Who you calling offline? Oh. Is my dinner here, Flynn?
Wait, am I in here?
Apparently I'm not connected to the place. God, what is going on?
I was not in the lobby. It's James in the lobby. I think. Damn. Bye, Diva. Okay.
Miss Diva.
That's unfortunate.
It's crazy.
That is James in here, right? Oh, wait, it's showing me link numbers.
It might have
I
been.
was in the lobby already. It automatically, when you look at the member list, it automatically takes you to link members, not lobby members. That's unfair. I wanted to watch.
Okay, how do I see if I'm even online?
It showed that you joined the thing.
It says I'm in a squad lobby.
Yeah.
It says you're already in a link party.
Oh shit! I think
That's fine.
I sent you.
I'll join yours.
Okay.
I don't understand how their social menus have, like, they've gotten worse since the title update. Have you noticed that? Like, they're just way slower.
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and queue up that Rathian, I guess.
Yep.
And,
Tempered Rathian. Hello, James. You're right on time. We're crown hunting.
I heard.
we're about to hunt a Rathian for me.
A Rathian. I prefer Rathilos.
You know, I think I do have a Rathlos 2 on my list.
We don't have to do it right now, though.
I know.
What you need Rathalos for?
I like his bones.
I like his bones.
Yes. Bones.
I see.
Yes. Please invite me to the quest.
Are you in the lobby?
I'm not. I'm not in the link party.
What is happening?
There we go.
There's real Jake energy coming off of him right now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I think Jake took over his body, maybe.
Keep it up. I will take over your body.
Whoa, that's weird.
I said it and I meant it. You little bitch.
There he is. There's James.
What up? It's starting to hurt my voice. We're going back to this one. Did you post it? Link member quest.
Yep.
Look at you, all diligent and shit.
James, there's a Chotacabra event quest for armor spheres, so we spent like
Ooh.
I think like 10 hunts on it using different
You did?
weapons. No, me and Steven earlier.
Well, where the
Yeah.
fuck was that? Oh, that's right. I was working.
Yeah, we
Fucking
were.
boring ass job.
But I'm using Charge Blade now, right now.
What?
It's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Steven was using Switch Axe and Longsword.
Yeah, I gave Longsword a go, and Longsword
Really?
was a lot of fun.
I've never seen you play longsword.
I mean, I've played every weapon. In Rise, I specifically, the only weapon I didn't really touch were the lances and greatsword and charge blade. But everything else I had a relative amount of familiarity with. Let me go eat real quick. But longsword feels. Come on over. And maybe I was saying this as well, but maybe it's just my sword and shield experience talking. But like, you know, with the sword and shield being a very jack of all trades, kind of can dip their toes
Master of
into
none.
anything. Yeah. But the longsword feels very tight. Like, there's a lot of depth to it, and it was a lot of fun.
Heal?
I don't even know what I'm cooking. I'm just cooking. It's sardines with egg, with more, with crumbs.
You're not taking a. You're not choosing a meal.
I custom
We're in the
made
Red
it.
Hub. Oh, okay.
Oh, you do custom meal.
My burger and loaded fries should be here probably in the middle by the time the hunt is almost.
You should check that. You should probably check that now, because I think last time it was
Yeah.
still. Like,
Well, last time it was ice cream, so
oh,
And didn't they jip you or something?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
they always do.
Where'd you order this from?
It's a place called Foundation Burger. I had it last week, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
It gave me Five Guys impression. But
Okay,
not-
I love Five
yeah,
Guys.
but I didn't have to open up a second mortgage on my house.
Oh, that's not that expensive.
It's pretty expensive. It's pretty bad.
No.
How
What
much? Five Guys.
Five Guys.
How much, James, is a cheeseburger and fries for Five Guys? I don't actually know. This isn't a trap.
So, okay, do you DoorDash it always, or do you go to the restaurant and order it?
It depends. But
Okay, if you go to the restaurant and order it, you're probably looking at about like $13 for the cheeseburger.
just for the
And
cheeseburger,
then
yeah.
just for the cheeseburger, probably.
Yeah.
$14 just for a cheeseburger.
Which, to be fair, with how bad, like, call it inflation, call whatever, which everything being more expensive these days, the Five
think
Guys
it's that bad.
burger is
Fucking good too.
it's a good burger,
Yeah.
and like I don't
And
think
that's for the double. That's double patty, by the
Okay.
way.
it,
yeah,
it,
double
it hasn't gone up much in price, so it's almost like kind of worth it now with how much you're spending on everything else anyway.
We got piercing paws up above on the little
Stay
flying creature.
close. All right.
Oh, baby, right off the rip. You didn't like that, did you, buddy? You not like that? He's my bitch. No! I saw that coming a mile away. Twice. Oh, okay. Why do you do it twice?
I got an herbal medicine too, so hang tight.
Oh my god. He is messing me up.
Did I miss you, Austin?
Maybe. Well, no, you got me. No.
You missed, bitch.
Land!
Rathalos is here too.
Oh, good.
What is this? This is bullshit. I'm gonna dun ball them.
Who, where? Okay.
Got their attention. Both of them. Both of them, is that what you say?
Which one? Shit, I can't see which one Rathalos is.
The green
it's
one.
this one.
It's
Okay.
green. Okay, it's that. I hit both of them. They're both gonna leave.
It's fine.
Excuse me.
That was rough.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Since there are Rathalos, I forgot about that. Let me paint. Where's my paint pot?
Did we check that Rathalos for crown?
Yeah,
No.
I checked everything. I spent about 30 minutes checking every single area for crowns.
Well, I mean, I think he means the one that was just there.
Yeah. It loads pretty much the memory of the area.
Oh.
So this rafting, this crown, and then.
Give me a second.
I like the ring.
Yep.
Thanks, that helps.
I have.
Go and use your antidote.
Thanks, that helps.
Flynn! Oh my god! Shut up! Minnie! Minnie! Minnie, shut up. Come here. Minnie? I swear. I'll be back.
Wait, you did it, Troy.
Third time.
What? Oh my god, get off me, bro.
Thanks, that helps.
Minnie, come here. Trying to get this glass. Got it.
Nice.
Minnie! I swear, no one in this house listens to me.
Oh shit.
Thanks, that helps.
Nice. Big hit. I did 200 per bird. Everything on my thing is straight there.
I'm coming to you, go see what the hell the dogs are so up in paws about.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Make sure to grab anything a monster needs to learn.
Reading again.
Oh, good. My sacred kept auto tracking.
Awesome. Well, don't worry. This is like the third area he's been to.
We do have a Jaricon here. Is that what it's called? A
Yes.
Jaricon?
They just fought.
Yep, the jar down. Okay, 2-1 so far. I'm on the back, so just wait for a second.
Yep.
Try and make it third on the thing. Until. Damn, okay. Well, that's it.
James, take the tail. Minnie! I swear. Pissing me off. Every little damn thing. Minnie? Hey, Minnie, come here. Come here. I'm using my calm voice. Get up there. Get on the way. Right. It sucks because I can't put Minnie outside if she's not attended or someone's not with her. Oh my god! Because she'll escape.
Thanks. That helped.
She'll go on her own little adventure. She's not as traditionally smart as Flynn, so she'd probably get lost and not know where she is. Paralyzed. I'm less worried now about Flynn getting out ever since that whole debacle where he did and he was missing for 2.5 hours. Did I tell you that story, either of you?
Yes.
Where I saw him frolicking in the field next to our house after we'd been searching for 2 hours, and then when he saw me, he ran away.
Yeah, he ran
And he went
away,
home.
and then yeah, he's like, Dad, I've been worried sick. Where have you been? You just left me alone for 2 hours.
I was so mad, but also so happy that he was okay, and also like after I was able to distance myself from the situation, it was hilarious. Like that's a very Flynn thing to do.
Yeah.
So what does Charge Blade get for wound breaks or focus strikes?
I mean,
Like, is there any kind of positive effect to Charge Blade taking focus strikes, like how Blade gets triple buff?
big funny attack.
Circular saw go burr.
yes, bigger circle. That's what I get. But and I would have to check it without any of my charges. I would need to see.
I don't
what
think I got any charges when I played it earlier.
Yeah, I think it's something I don't think there is. Could it upgrade the charge blade form? Maybe. I would have to check when my thing runs out, but I refreshed it earlier.
Yeah. It's on the countdown. But it's been a stressful day already, and when Peter won't go to sleep, and I'm fighting a dragon, it's like, hey, you want to cause hell too? You know, it's just like, had a dad moment where the wife is not able to settle issues. Quiet down out, you know, like,
Hey, where did it go?
we're fighting the Wrath. Where the hell are you?
You guys are fighting the wrong map.
Oh, this is the wrong Rathian.
Oh my god. That is funny. head's not in the game.
Oh, good. They should be dead in a second. Hey, there we go. My bad. It should be here soon.
We held for like 70% of that fight.
You're almost dead.
Yeah. Probably fine. Oh, I forgot to restock on meds, so I couldn't even heal myself. Ooh, there's a new Udra that's popped up for me. I could check it, see if I get a gold.
Yeah, go check it. I'm gonna eat a little bit.
Also, with low shells too, yellow vials recharge 5 vials. Red charges my boosted ones.
Okay. Oh my god. Baby. I can't. Okay, that's a pretty good looking loaded fry. When the loaded fry has chives, that's how you know that it's a... Even though I'm entirely indifferent to chives.
Chives.
I had fry supreme tonight, so.
Hey, tell James about the only Mexican restaurant in Canada. I'll be right back.
Oh, you which one you talking about?
Hold
Which one
on.
you talking about?
Ask him
Taco Bell?
what he thinks
Oh,
it's called.
no. What do you think we have here for a Mexican restaurant? What do you think it's called?
Taco John's.
No, we do have Taco Bell, but I'm talking something that isn't Taco Bell.
Like a
Like-
Canadian.
Yeah, think. Okay.
It's not Canadian coded. It's like if you were to gun to your head, someone was like, "I need you to name a Mexican restaurant where you can get burritos right now." What is the first thing you'd call it?
God.
Also, you're a little racist.
Burrito? I don't know.
Mucho burrito.
Mucho burrito. Oh, damn. Damn. Okay.
You were close.
It's called Mucho Burrito.
It's real.
That's what
Like
we
it's
have.
a chain, and it sounds fake. Like it literally sounds like, someone is trying to like mess with you. Like, yeah, we got Mexican up here. We have mucho burrito. Like, you are lying to me.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Nah, it's just a basic new Udra.
Okay. It's a good loaded fry.
Ooh, I'm gonna go check these Mizutsunes.
Okay.
There's 2 Mizutsune over in the Scarlet Forest.
I do need to fight Zoshia as well at some point.
Yeah, I'll check these 2. We'll go hunt Zoshia.
Yeah. How often do monsters on map reset?
It's based on like their timer. So like they spend 30 minutes or 28 minutes in a zone.
So you can't force
And
it
then-
by resting at the tent?
Yes, you can. You actually can force it.
Okay.
It can be forced heavily, because if you look at the overview of an area, it's based on that.
Okay.
So like
Ship
say
racer.
you were in the morning of a plenty, and was next was fallow, you could skip both plenty and fallow if you rested until infancy.
Yeah.
And it's a brand new roster.
And
Probably
our
the same
rosters
monster.
are
Probably the same monster, but
our
yeah,
rosters different?
all separate. What do you have in the Scarlet Forest right now? I have.
Lala Barina, Tempered Rathian, Kangala.
We're different. I have 2 Mizutsune. I have 2 Mizutsune, a Doshagama, a Rathian, and a Tempered Yankoku.
Okay. I'll check the ruins of
So we're
Wiberian and see
entirely different.
what mine are looking like.
As a matter of fact, I will check all these guys. Unless I get hunted down by this Mizutsune, who is following me right now.
Wiener wants to talk.
I'm the one who's. It felt like.
As you
Wiener.
seem-
Why does he want to talk?
I refuse to listen to anything Wiener has to say. So I just skipped. Oh, it's because we did the Wiener's side mission.
Ooh, okay. We're hunting a Yin Cuckoo though.
Gold crown.
Gold crown, large one.
Nice.
I feel like because we barely hunt Yin Cuckoo, I can barely tell the difference in size.
Yeah.
I'm not
Seeing
here
a
for you.
Jararkon kind of reminded me. We don't really hunt a Jararkon either, and that's a really fun bite.
Yeah, we should hunt them more.
Just like a baby Magnamalo.
Yeah. I love his ball move though as well.
You love his balls.
Okay, man. Okay. Yeah, it's. They spend 30 minutes. The Rathian just arrived. So I just checked the timer.
Okay, I'm checking Folger Antonath here. Oh, gotta get closer. So where would the crown appear?
Binoculars, if it's right. So, like, when you're looking at a monster, you'll see their nameplate. It'll be on the right.
Okay.
It'll have an either exclamation point. When they
Gold
have a
crown
when they-
tempered Hirabami, I think.
grab it. I'll
Check
pull-
the stream and see. Yeah.
Yep, that's large Hirabami. Yep.
Sweet.
So if you tag it, actually, unless is he alone?
It was next to Folger Antonath, so I'm gonna retreat.
It's by very anyway. So yeah, you can create an investigation on that.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's a perfect example actually.
Yeah, sweet.
Do I have the same thing? I have 2 Hirabamis here. Check. Do you have 2 Hirabamis in a full Granjanath?
Yeah, I think so.
Doing the same hunt?
Well, I'm not on a hunt.
No, like if you look at the overview from the full map.
I see. Yeah, one tempered Hirabami and a Folger Antonath.
Interesting. So we have the same thing, unless well, no, that's in a Jarkon over here.
I'm going to Oilwa Basin. Let's see what they got.
I'm a Jarkon here. Let's see what he is. I'll check in the plains next.
James, you said you need Rathalos?
I was just joking. I like hunting Rathalos, but yeah, it doesn't.
And here I am thinking that you had a moment where you're like, guys, I thought about build crafting, and I need
Fuck
Rathalos for.
Like the hunt. Give me the hunt. Just want to slay the beast.
But I can.
Just a basic bitch Jarkon. So my Hirabami is not.
You're not Cheddar. You're just some common bitch.
I love that part. You're not Cheddar. You're just some basic bitch. I love that.
Might be one of the greatest sitcom characters of all time. I love it.
Isn't Cheddar right beside you? This bitch?
This bitch? Vindication! Have you watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, James?
I've seen episodes, but I have not seen the entire show.
Good show.
That makes sense. It's fun
It
to
is
watch.
good.
It falls off a good bit, but I mean, it was very good football.
The scene I always see on like
The lineup?
reels and stuff is the
Yep.
Tell me why. Just like that's it. That's definitely the guy who killed my brother. Oh my god, I forgot about that part.
I'm watching a chicken and a frog fight
Okay.
right now. But the frog is a silver crown.
Okay.
Also, to update on the silver crown, it is the same crown, just it shows their size if they're smaller, big.
Gotcha.
So like this
Should I
one's
be
like
joining any of you? Are we just like saving these hunts, or what are we
We're
doing?
saving them.
Okay.
Yeah, just go around, check all the
Since I'm
monsters.
kind of eating right now, I figured this would be a good time for
Get away from me.
non-hunting activity to happen.
So the trailer you sent me, Steven, from the top down, like
Hell
PvE
Express.
extraction shooter. Yeah, it looks interesting. I thought it looked good.
Yeah, I love isometric games. I love, co-op shooters. I really like the concept. And what did I say? I told you. And I know that's hardly like evidence that it's catching on, but like, I really feel like co-op extraction shooters are the next big like genre.
Social genre. Yeah. I want to play Marathon. That's kind of all I want to play in the current like. Well, I mean that's not true. There's lots of games actually coming out that I want to play.
I've got us another Balahara.
Nice.
Silver Crown, large, like 2200.
Okay.
I know for a fact I have us the small Gold Crown.
Okay. This summer's really stacked. Like on,
I'm all going to see you.
at least on the front of games that I follow.
Sure.
Because like,
I'm having a hard time picturing like I know Metal Gear's in August, which I'm pretty excited for.
I'm like, my stuff is mainly like indies or like games I play.
I love indie games too.
Like
Sure.
Synthetic's got a big update on the way, and Shrouded's got a big update on the way. Battle for Brooklyn's coming. RuneScape
Yeah,
Dragon
I'd be
Wild's just
excited
hit.
for that.
It's got a lot on the way. Silver Crowned Tempered Chemitress.
Nice. What size?
1443.23.
Okay, so that's on the
Biggest.
larger side. Right.
Yeah.
I got us a Silver Crown Gormagala.
Nice.
One of the largest size.
As soon as I finish my burger, we can get going.
Yep. I'm gonna check these Nercilla real quick. And this here Bonnie.
So just so you know, Steven, and not that you would ever think this anyways, I know you know I'm working, but like on Monday we went live on the new system. That's why I haven't been like super talkative during the
Yeah, I figured
work
something
week.
was just going on.
Yeah, it was super busy. Oh my god, there's been parts of it that have been okay and other parts that have just been a nightmare.
Yeah.
It didn't help that a lot of our inventory was uploaded to the new system incorrectly, so we spent like the better part of a day and a half fixing what should have already been done.
Right.
Which obviously gave us setbacks and ugh.
How's the transition going now? Like, is it settling down a little bit, or still kind of?
Not really, because there's just a backlog of orders that haven't been entered yet,
Yeah.
and we're still getting new orders, so trying to just jam everything in. It's gonna take probably some like weekends to be honest.
Are you gonna have to work some weekends?
Probably
Damn.
some weekends. I'm sure I'll probably go in and we'll have to hammer some out. And the problem is this was all done so suddenly that none of us are super competent in the new
Right.
system. So we'll have to wait until we're super, like we have people from the other locations currently on hand to help us. And they're here this week and I believe next week, and hopefully by the end of next week we'll all be competent enough to be able to enter orders without necessarily asking for help.
Yeah, because that's a very basic function that needs.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So when we all feel comfortable doing that, I shouldn't say all, when like me and a guy, Corey and Mark, who are the kind of the main people in the office, we'll probably just come in and hammer some out and get us caught up. But yeah.
Oh my god. Guys, it's not that serious.
One starts, then the other starts, huh? Or they trigger each other.
They really do.
Yeah.
Minnie, as much as she bullies Flynn, and I say bully, but she just treats him like garbage. And she's like a fifth of his size.
That's funny.
Flynn is such a gentle soul with literally everybody. Minnie is an absolute bitch, pun intended, with all dogs, but she loves every human, like, unconditionally and very aggressively. And by aggressively, I mean, like, if you are standing and not using one of your hands, she will, like, detect you, come up and, like, roll over on her back and just look at you like, you got a free hand? I got this belly over here? What are we going to do about it? But, for as much crap as she gives Flynn, just, like, attitude and resource aggression and everything, she is his biggest fan. Because, like, if Flynn ever, like, if we're walking and we see another dog, you know, there's the whole, like, shouting match that happens. Flynn, you know, will get agitated and start barking. And then Minnie, who in that situation would normally be calm, will start, like, gradually be like, you know, yeah, like, getting into it, too, as if she's, like, hyping Flynn up. Like, she's tried to get into fights for him before. We saw a couple of geese. We almost had, like, a real-life turf war. I was taking them walking, both of them by myself, because I'm stupid. And we saw a couple of geese, and one of the geese had its wings, like, held up, like, you know, trying to look bigger, and the other one was, like, sitting on the ground. It was nesting, like, it had eggs. And so, like, Minnie started barking at the goose as if she was just like, my brother could beat the shit out of you. And then Flynn started getting agitated and started barking back. So, like, they really feed off each other. Thankfully, the situation was resolved. Find anything else, Austin?
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
I'm good to go.
I've got a few more bites, and I'm all good. Hey, Flynn, you hear me talking about you?
I'll post this as Sheila.
No, he don't care that I'm talking about him. He just cares that I have food that's not currently in his mouth. Isn't that right?
Dad, you're putting that food in the wrong place.
But what if it was
In my
shared
mouth.
in my mouth? Hey, you're literally standing there looking at nothing and you started barking. What's up? You're a good boy. Let me finish eating and then eat a better meal. And actually,
I heard from the others.
now I feel like we've got Zoshia pretty handled at this point, so I'm not going to go all out.
Good point. Maybe I should look at my resistance here.
I have 0 and everything.
She's thunder and
Fire.
fire. Okay, yeah, I'm good. I feel
Just
like
as
let
I
me
thought.
What?
Just as I thought. Negative in both.
Great.
I am gonna die. I could drop antivirus.
I don't know what it is with this game's menus, but I always have a hard time trying to figure out like what my flipping decorations are. Like I don't know if it's a skill issue or like
No,
why is it needlessly hard? Like I don't understand.
There should be. Steven, go to yours. I need to see your buttons.
Oh.
Like you're equipping things right now.
All right, I'm in my equipment menu now.
Skill info.
No, you're going to. Yeah. Gotta wait for it to catch up. Go to the menu as if you were gonna change a decoration to something.
Yeah,
Just don't-
that's what I'm in. Or are you telling
Yeah,
Steven that?
Yeah, I'm telling Steven that because I'm going off this up the stream.
I mean, you'd think like you go over and you're on the decoration. But it doesn't tell you what it is.
If you
Like
press,
it says,
Steven, click on a slot real quick,
Mhm.
because it should have.
L3. You toggle the name skill or skill name.
Yeah, L3 should show you the skill.
But you have to select the gem slot first.
Yeah, if you select gem slot, if you have the full list of your decoration box, L3 minus tab, yeah, L3 it should show like the actual name of the.
And also,
it goes to my decoration box, so it's not showing me like the.
Go to page 3 of your equipment info, so R2 twice, and it'll show you what all of your slot info, like what you've got equipped,
Yeah.
and what skill level they give.
I don't know, man. It just seems needlessly
Yeah.
like they could make these menus so much better.
Yeah, it's just a lot of noise.
Still, it's just like. I don't know, man. Sinjul.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, it's a bit of both. It's not so much. I wouldn't consider it a skill issue. It's just a.
Well, what the? I still am not really seeing what it does. To be honest, I'm not sure. Like, what does refresh jewel do?
Hold on, let me.
Is that the name of jewel?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Is it the name? Do I have to toggle?
So press square to get skill info for each individual.
Okay, but, so I hit square,
Uh-huh.
and it goes to. It went to like I see burst. I see stamina surge.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called? Is that what it is? Speeds up.
What's the gem called?
These have different refresh jewel.
Yes,
I bet you that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So refresh jewel is the name of the jewel, but refresh.
Okay, I kind of see the icon now too. Like there's like this looks like a slot, so it kind of makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
With the icon.
And remember, like I said, to use your equipment info page on the right, the R2 and L2, because that'll tell you a lot more information about what we've got equipped. On the slot info portion, it tells you the name of the gem and the name of the skill.
And you want it where on?
So right now I'm looking at it when you aren't like when you are looking at the gear without opening up any of the like the boxes for like equipment or gems. It's page 2. That's where it tells you the slot info. But if you are looking in the item box, it's page.
I see.
Oh wait, no, it's
Yes, I see.
But that's a lot of it is just like there's so much information communicated in this menu specifically.
Well, it's like there's a little bit. So it says razor sharp jewel 2, and then it says razor sharp. There's a little box. Like, why can't they just put a little description of what the fuck razor sharp is? Like, I don't know. Like, what? Why is what? Do I have to click into it to fucking find it? I mean, it's just like, okay, I gotta hit square.
It's just
then I
one of
gotta go
those
down to
things.
razor sharp.
Yeah.
Grants 25% chance of no sharp loss. Okay, like cool. Like that shit would fit in that little box though. You can just fucking put it in there.
Excuse me, goodness.
Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit. I don't know if I need all these refresh.
And also, you can press skill info and then R1, and it shows all of your active skills stacked, so you can scroll through and see what all you have and what levels they are.
Is it? Would it tell you if you're like over tuned
No.
for like?
It
won't. So you could literally.
That
is dumb.
Yeah, I ran recovery up 4 for a long time until the last time we played this, and there's only 3 slots. Yep.
Okay, so I need that's yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many like things that they could do to make this game a little bit more accessible.
Yep.
I mean, I get it. Like, I'm not saying like yeah,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be dumb, but it's just like,
Even just like, I mean, kind of like in a key mapping menu when you have the C key mapped for multiple things, it gives you like an exclamation point next to it to indicate that there's conflict. Do that with gems, or something like that.
something. I don't think I need.
I feel like Arshan weapons are pretty lame.
Yep.
Is it just me?
I have not messed with them, to be
Okay,
honest.
let's
Arshan
crack a few
weapons?
ancient mysteries.
What about them?
They're pretty lame.
Look or use?
Yes.
Both is what he's saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I have like 10 of them.
Look good.
Like,
But
if you want to
because of
run
how you-
elemental things specifically, they're great. But, like,
Come back
I don't want to
anytime.
have to craft and, like, upgrade through another armor sphere system.
Do you want to know how much or
Or
calcite it takes to fully max it out?
How much?
50.
Oh.
You get like 3 from one of the bounties. Probably like 5 more from festival shares every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like you just checked, you just did not get any there. We got spec light, but it takes 50 or calcite for 5 random things.
Yeah.
So specifically for like charge blade, I had to spend like 2 hours trying to get a specific roll for 1 charge blade. For my dragon charge blade, which is like 4 element, 1 sharpness. I got it, but
Yeah.
took like when you hopped off, I spent 10 minutes looking at a video, went to make this charge blade, took until like I fought, which was like 2 hours. If I could, I'm hoping, because here's the thing. The main reason people use them a lot is because of the 3 slots it has.
Right.
3 jewel, 3 slots. It's got specific. You can specify what you want on it. So like if you went 3 pieces, all 3 of the same element. So if I were to go 3 attack fire, I end up with a 730 attack, 300 fire,
Yep.
5% affinity with element file.
It's
You can't-
all
you-
about element. 100%.
Yeah. It's all elements. You
But-
cannot get basic.
For something like, hunting horn, bowgun, insect glaive that has very specific things about the weapon.
Yeah, if you
it's
could,
horrible.
yeah.
Ancient technology.
Yeah, it's got the base down sets to it. Like I can't get impact vials on Arshan weapons.
Got
I
something
can't
in
get
mind?
I can't get impact vials. You can get specific stuff to yours. If they could go more in depth to
Ready
it,
to get to work?
that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I just need them to do more because like for your stuff, you have like what specifically do you get on your
Ready to get to work?
hunting horn for Arshan?
Alrighty,
Depends on the input,
perfect.
but I haven't spent enough time with it to know off the rip.
Look good.
Oh, I can
No
look
one-
into it.
Alrighty.
Also, I just crafted a
What are we
Rathian
making today?
light bowgun, and it
Nice.
looks fantastic. Just
Yeah,
a very pretty weapon.
and that's another thing
What are we making today?
with Arshan heavy bowguns.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute basic.
Yep.
You get the 1 element ammo with the top basic 3. That's it.
Yep.
I could
Fix
get
it to a
a lot more.
Yeah, you get, if you like run paralysis, you get paralysis and thunder, for example.
Like, let me check if I put 3 attack fire. The ammo I have: trank, normal, pierce, spread, fire.
Yep.
If
sucks.
I make it, nothing.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm ready, by the way.
For some reason, if I go poison, I get water ammo.
Yeah, because they
So
had to
maybe
make it
if
to
I-
where there's a ailment ammo and a element ammo for
Yeah.
each. Like there's a pairing. So like
Yeah.
blast is blast and fire, I believe.
I want Chameleos. So bad.
Chameleos would be fun in this game.
Bring Chameleos back as an elder was one of the only Elder Dragons in the game, and then
So
like
here, I'm gonna play some music with
stuff.
you before we leave.
yep, three stuff.
So James, Chameleos is, I should probably restart too. The first post-launch Elder Dragon they added in Rise, and it's kind of like Puke Puke a little bit, just on base design, but it has like super powerful poison, and it can cloak. Its weapons were really cool because the weapons, they were themed about around the concept of gear that could cloak. So, for example, the insect glaive looked like a wizard's wand. A lot of the gear was also themed around like a wizard. It looked like a wizard's wand, and when you equipped it, like when you had it in hand, the bladed part looked like fire coming out of the rod.
Oh, cool.
It was really neat.
What up, Zoshi? Long time no see, dude.
He never got to play Spot, did he?
Never got to anywhere close to Sunbreak.
Right in your mouth. How you
Or
like that?
assholes.
That tastes good.
Make sure you're close by, playing songs.
James Espinos was a monster. It was a dragon monster. It looked like Rathian and Rathalos combined, kinda.
Some of the coolest gear too.
Yeah.
The gear had kind of a Dante look to it, and the weapons all had this like really bright, like ruby red aesthetic.
You could get both fire and poison on buildings. One
Yeah.
blade doing fire, one blade doing poison.
And when
But-
fighting Espinos, it inflicts fire, poison, and paralysis all at the same time.
Yeah.
So if you get hit by its breath, you are poisoned. You are paralyzed and can't move while you are getting damage over time by two different sources. Get out of there.
Team got Mulberry.
Yes. Stand by.
Thank you.
That it?
Yep.
Okay.
Thanks. That helps.
That was fast.
Yeah, that was pretty fast.
Holy crap, how much damage are you putting into him with Charge Blade?
I haven't a decent amount, but I haven't even gone into the actual charge blade mode.
Okay.
That
I
helps.
I mean, that's the only difference compared to what we've been doing.
Yep. I put my Rocksteady on.
Got you.
That helped.
And considering I do from my discharge,
Paralyzed.
yep. I'm not that well positioned, so I can't hit him properly. But I'm doing like 6 for a basic hit.
Yeah. Bitch bit me. It's always really funny to me when a monster like this that has like all this grand power fights you.
Yeah, just a
It's
basic
a little
fight.
nibble. Oh shoot, I didn't give any buffs.
Actually, I'm doing double damage with my sword discharge because I do 2 hits at once.
Oh, because of the Toshi armor? Or wait,
No. I'm not using. I don't have that perk.
Gotcha.
It's because when my sword is charged, I'm doing my elemental hit, and he's weak to dragon. I'm doing 25 damage.
Oh, come on. How did that hit me?
Right.
Thanks.
Alright, I gotta be charged. I hit him.
Base
That was at least 600 damage right there.
Oh, shit. I knew he was going to hit me.
You good or are you dead?
Thanks.
Okay.
That helps.
I couldn't tell.
I'm good.
Damage. Burning. The sword buff does not last as long as my shield is warmed up. But
Okay.
it makes sense it doesn't last as long.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing 2 hits at once.
Nice.
I'm on him.
Oh my gosh. I think something I have in my build does not use my vials when I charge my charge my things.
Nice.
Unless I already have enough.
Damn it! It's the second tail whip I've gotten hit by.
And I can still guard his stupid 5 health. Nice.
Still on?
Yeah, he's still on. Alright, take a finisher.
I got him. Go for it.
Go for the tail, James.
Discharging. Hit him big.
Yep.
Thanks. That helped.
Really focusing on his tail. Probably.
Armored up again. Oh, here we go. Get ready.
Big attack. Big attack. Shit, I don't have pots.
I've got 3.
Okay. Now I have to do. Okay, we're good. We're good. Sharpening.
Both on him right now.
I'm not on him.
I'm
fighting him.
near him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fighting him.
I'm gonna play songs. Oh no. Woo. Not like that.
I need wounds to see if I can
Stamina is reduced. There you go. Alright, join and fight.
Oh, he moved! Did it? I don't think it hit him.
It
Son of a
did.
bitch.
It did.
Okay, nice.
Paralyzed.
Need that wound.
Take it. I mean, when you're taking it, damn.
Yep. Back over down.
Heals.
Got it.
Thanks. That helped.
Please tell me it's still there. Come on. Yep, it's still there.
Make sure you got pods. Taking it.
Trying. Got it.
Damn it.
I do
just
have.
too late.
I do incentivize to get it. I got my charge. So charge blade is up.
Get behind it. Get behind it. Get behind it.
Fuck. I have insurance. Shit. We still in the free. I had
Okay.
insurance mail. So I think as long as one has insurance mail, first vein of the. As soon as I get in there, I'm doing my search.
Oh, I knew it. Heals.
I'm getting up. I'm getting up. Just run. I'm still trying to get on my feet.
That's fine. I
Got
got
you.
I got heals.
Helped.
All right. Yeah. Good.
I kept having to flop dodge because
No,
he
it's
kept
good.
trying to hit me with the stupid fireball. I know it's not called flop dodging. I just can't remember what it's called.
I think it is called flop dodging.
Is it? Because I thought flop dodging was a Souls term for like when your armor's too heavy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's just what I've been calling it.
Okay, when I charge my sword, does it take my life? That's how it works.
No, he's gonna get me again.
Got you.
He always does that up and turn, and I don't
Yeah.
have enough time because I'm mid combo.
Let me go back against the head.
Come on, Dale, you gotta be close.
Here to help. Well, can we? Don't we have to wait till the tail armor is shed
Yes.
To do what?
to carve the tail?
Yes. We have to wait until the entire armor is broken.
Yeah.
Well, you can't. Aren't you still working on it? No.
I think so. I think you
No,
are.
it's.
Are you not?
Yeah, but it's more resistant, so you can't. It's not as effective.
But the actual severing of the tail cannot happen until that step has been reached. Correct.
yeah.
Okay.
And you know he has a wound.
I think he's got one on his face, but I can't tell because of all the. He does. He does.
Got it.
Me too.
Damn it.
Got you. Just enough.
I can heal as well.
Thanks.
I'm using a lot of heals this time. Watch out.
Yep, I'm out of there.
Oh god. Knocked. Was for a second.
Perfect guard, perfect guard. Oh wait, also perfect guarding actually gives me on my treasure too.
Oh, that's nice. Drop the tail. James!
Yeah.
That helped.
Get out of there. Got another one coming.
Thanks. That helped.
I'm also going to eat a ration.
Here it is, here it is.
Alright, now go for the tail. Hello, wild card. You two didn't count your like? That's some bull crap. Also, if you've been waiting a while for me to read your comment, I hope you understand. We're a bit preoccupied. Tail wound, James. Go for it.
Come on. Stay still, you little bitch.
Watch out for the thunder.
Double block it.
You got it?
Got it.
Excellent. Cannot block that. Woo! That's bullshit! Hey,
Tail
McCoy.
broken.
We got a spot open if you want it. Of course, you would join the one time I faint. But yeah, if you want to join McCoy, spot's open. We're just looking for gold crowns tonight, fighting Xoshia, so I can finish the max tier sword and shield.
Uh oh.
Shut up. You saw that. That was just some horrible luck with the timing. Because got you. Paralyzed.
Nice. Sorry for getting in your way.
You're fine. I've got flinch free.
I hit him for 350 for trying to do like 5.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Are you seeing this? Holy shit! He's not giving me a chance to breathe. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that, like, 45 seconds of no threat whatsoever from the monster, because I was taking 100% of that heat. Good God. That was... Did you see any of that?
No, but I could hear everything going towards you.
McCoy, join. I swear, I'm good at this game. The only other monster I've ever double carded to is Jindaha. And that's because I was playing Insect Life. I swear, I'm good at the game.
James, tail.
I'm frozen.
Crystals.
Steven, oh god.
Got you. If you're gonna join McCoy, let me know in the chat so I can add you to the Discord, because we got a chat in the Discord. I am really sorry, guys, that I've used 2 of our carts.
All good.
I'm like legitimately embarrassed.
He's
Get out of here alive.
Really?
It won't matter.
really tough for some reason right now.
Damn. Awesome. McCoy's gonna join us.
Yeah, I'm sure thought you did by now. Give me that. Got it. Here we go. God, it's such a good move. What am I doing? Oh my god. No. Okay, dude.
Big one, big one.
I got it. Ooh. I was able to perfect right that. Come on.
No, 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 no. Got you, got you, got you.
I keep getting interrupted during that stupid move.
That's my last mushroom.
You have to just ride around with your secret.
I'm knocked right now. Damn it.
Can I see your secret?
I'm good, I'm good.
Secret's been helping me. Is it from anywhere? Oh, it's nice. Of course I like that.
Heals.
Yep. I am down to my last 2 heals.
Okay.
You want Guster?
Do you think can you guys survive? Actually, does everyone have a Farcaster? I'm Farcasting to restock. Just stay alive.
Yep.
I know the hunt's probably almost over, but for my own sake, I can't take the chance.
The tail kidding me.
Where are my blue mushrooms? Where are my blue mushrooms? There they are.
Yeah, James, get on your secret and just ride around for a second.
Thanks, buddy. Is that my
Why
first
is he
rodeo?
Well, I don't know why he's so tough right now. I'm just gonna start grabbing slingers and shooting him.
Thunder.
He's dead.
Good job. Alright, McCoy in the Chortle Games Discord. I'm making sure you have access to the Monster Hunter channel. Stand by.
Why was he so tough? Oh my gosh.
Remember to get the tail if you haven't yet.
Yep.
All I'm gonna say is I didn't cart. Just kidding.
You have had so many close calls.
Did I cart?
Go watch the footage of the fight. Anyone would have
Hey,
carted.
didn't I hear James call out your name multiple times?
At least 4.
For heals. That's his fucking role.
Yeah, but if he wasn't running heals, I think he would have died. Just saying.
I mean, I was on my sacred running away for the most part.
All I'm saying is, James, I'm very proud of you for not carding.
Thank you.
I
mean,
am-
at least someone said
I
something.
am ashamed that I carded, but if you watch what I just went through, you would understand. he was all over me.
Oh my gosh, that is well deserved. Holy.
Thank you.
I just got 3 orbs.
Damn.
That's nice.
McCoy,
that was a
are you
bunch of
in
it.
our Discord? I'm not seeing you, but I thought you were. It looks like you're not.
You guys both had times a special attack hit a weak point 1 time each, and I have 41 times slinger fired.
I just sent you an invite.
Lech.
Who's next on the docket?
Let's see if McCoy needs it. I'm sure he doesn't because he's like level 300.
Needs what?
And he
Well, we
hunts.
can do a quick Valhara.
All right, McCoy, you should have it. It should be visible to you now, the Monster Hunter VC.
There he
Keeping
is.
stocked?
It says you're muted, just so you're aware.
Go.
Need 3 more hunter symbols.
Woohoo! There he is.
I heard from the others.
I apologize in advance for Austin's behavior. You are somewhat of a mythical creature for him.
Okay.
Like a unicorn, basically. So if he asks you any questions,
Well behave.
Okay.
Will behave.
okay.
He is a scholar in the book.
He I told him about hot lips.
We've been over this already, though, haven't we?
I'm pretty sure.
At least.
You need to hunt anything specific?
I need everything.
Okay.
I have a Valhara posted. It's a small gold crown.
By everything, I will do anything.
Okay. What's your what are your 2 to 3 builds that you run?
Whatever y'all want me to run.
Okay. What are your 3 favorite weapons?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm getting the sense, Steven, that he doesn't really care. He just wants to kill things.
I play a lot of monsters.
I know you do. I saw your rank and I was very
Oh.
impressed.
No. No. My rank is not a reflection of my addiction. It's okay.
It is though. It absolutely is. I'm looking for okay. There. Yeah, bring it says you're already okay, Austin, go to our lobby members, Cole Grand, that's McCoy, add him to your friends,
Yep.
and then get him in the link party.
Yep.
I see you've got bowgun equipped. That's perfect. Just run something ranged. That's what we lack right now.
Okay. Can do.
There we go. I've done both.
Excellent. Also, wild card, if you're still in the stream. Are you new to the stream? I can't. Your name sounds familiar, but you know, wild card is a pretty generic thing. So, sound like I was roasting his
Damn.
name.
Making
Yeah.
fun of him.
No, that,
You gotta join the quest, Steven. Just
I didn't know it was posted.
it is posted.
Sorry, I'm not the great
You're all good.
no carding James.
It's okay. No, I mean, I'm just letting you know.
Clearly.
Look, you saw it.
dropping
You
some
saw
knowledge.
every bit of that.
Listen, what I just saw was
2 carts.
What you just saw was some insane heat that I was getting
What I
from the
saw
monster.
was James, not cart. Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what happened.
That sounds like a professional hunter.
I'm gonna switch to running just hammer, and I'm going to only target the
He's
tail. I'm
steaming
going to
right
only
now, dude.
target the tail,
There's
and you
steam
guys are gonna be
coming
like,
out of
"What
his
are you doing? That's not what you're supposed to do." And I'm just gonna be like, "What? Go for the tail
You chose a healing
with
build.
my hammer?"
You chose a healing build, not me.
And you
Benefit from it, for
benefit so much.
sure. I do.
I think he's saying you shouldn't run heals and see how he.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to switch to running hammer and exclusively target the tail. I'm going to be as useless
Steven,
as I possibly
you run
can.
whatever you want. Whatever makes the game fun for you, buddy. You run whatever you want. I'll adapt.
I'm going to run dual blades, and I'm going to exclusively attack
Nah,
right behind
I'm
where
running dual blades.
No, I'm going to exclusively attack right behind wherever James is standing, so I can show him what it's like to run opposite a dual blades player that has no
I
spatial
don't
awareness.
think you're thinking of the sacrifice I make. I am by the tail of the monster. What's by the tail of the monster? His asshole. It smells, okay? I'm sacrificing so you guys can get the tail, okay? So just, I don't want to hear it, all right?
I heal the entire team by eating. I've gained 45 pounds since we started playing Monster Hunter.
Damn.
I'm addicted to
I'm gonna let a
shrooms.
Colt 45 and just shoot it.
The special kind of DoorDash.
We received some Don't let them get lost.
I gotta go get the mine. You know I gotta get down there and get the mine. Sorry.
So what's your bowgun build, McCoy? I've struggled with bowgun builds in this game because it just felt like a lot of the nuance from like Rise, for example, was taken out.
I'm running Pierce
Gotcha.
currently.
What would you say is the best light bowgun for that? Because that's probably what I would do as well. And
Right out.
right now, got it.
I'm currently running Ballistics 3, Opening Shot 3, Mind's Eye 2, Slugger, Weakness Exploit 3, 5, Evade Window 5, Divine Blessing 3, Antivirus 3, Constitution 2, Agitator 2, Burst 1, Coalescence 1, Finish 4.
Did you have that memorized, or did you have the menu open? Because you read that
With the
so fast.
Gore Magala set and one piece of Arc Build and other Arc Build.
Nice.
With Mantle. Yeah. Even though they nerfed it. And I haven't memorized because I had to have that discussion with somebody recently. And they added a beautiful.
Even to specify this one.
Dashing mechanic to bowgun, which makes it so.
What dashing mechanic?
Where are you? Stand by me.
Yep.
Until he comes out. So when you shoot, you can evade, and you can like evade shoot, and that's how you get all.
Oh, you're talking about like the sidestep kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can sidestep, forward step, back step. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
just.
I played a good bit of light bowgun early on, but no builds were jumping out at me.
It's my solo build, yeah, for sure. If I'm not longswording, I'm probably bowgunning.
Yep.
But if I feel like I'm being slighted, I pull out gun mounts.
Me too. Oh.
I prefer to play bow, but I've seen way too many bow users.
Bow is cracked in this game.
I know. Even after the like mega nerf that it got with the latest patch.
Yeah, I feel like they targeted the wrong things for that nerf.
Yeah, they just targeted Dragon Piercer because that's all anybody was building.
Yeah. Yeah, I would totally run bow if.
But it got nerfed in pre-launch. They cut its damage in half, and it
Yeah.
still was cracked at launch.
Yep. Well, I mean, its damage numbers in beta were stupid.
Yep. So in case you didn't know, when you run out of on LB, whenever you run out of the magazine charge, and then you equip Precious Mantle, it gives you like a 3/4 magazine.
Oh.
And a big crit boost and a big damage boost. And you just dance around.
Yeah. Get some echo waves up.
We'll have to compare notes on Healy builds. So that's what I've been working on recently.
Oh, I have a build that's probably the best you can get with a heal build. Like I'm mid-maxed.
I think I've got one pretty ironed out as well.
You
Weapons
running-
are interchangeable.
Yeah. I run Sword Shield with Hunting Horn as backup to drop some Echo Bubbles and get some buffs out for, depending on the hunt. If it's like a really involved hunt with something like Zoshia, I don't bother with the Hunting Horn stuff because I try to stay with it.
I run Double Horn.
Ooh.
And I'm going to get my longsword ironed out.
So do you use Lord's Favor on your Hunting Horn build?
I use the Arkveld Horn as secondary.
Yeah, that's the one I use.
And
Wait, no, Zoshia's what I use.
Did I ever check that out? Give me a second. Back.
But do you know what Lord's Favor is?
Which one is that?
That's the Apex Alpha 3-piece bonus. Gives inspiration. It's a damage buff whenever you do any kind of positive effect, including melodies or wide range to allies.
Oh, nice.
Everybody gets a attack bonus for 20 seconds. And it refreshes, so any kind of heal, song, item use refreshes it.
That's cool.
But the
Did you
problem
check the
is...
raid-
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, did you check the raid out? I didn't want to like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know if you had already
Everything.
checked them.
Everything that we're hunting, it has been checked. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But
Move the quest along if you needed more time.
Yeah. The problem with running Inspiration or Lord's Favor is that none of the other skills for any of the Apexes benefit.
Yeah, they're rough to chain together right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
That'll change with time.
I hope so. I hope the build crafting gets better with the Master Rank expansion, maybe even sooner, because like this game feels a lot more set driven, but the set bonuses are rarely worth it.
Yeah, you're gonna see like the same 3 sets depending on what you're doing.
Yeah,
Like every offensive set is using Magala.
yeah. I just feel like Rise, by the time it was done with its life cycle, it had the best build crafting in terms of just what you could do, like the options, out of, I mean, any of the games I've played, which is admittedly not
Let's
many.
see. I run. Let's switch to it real quick. I run the.
Is it the Rathian Bell?
No, that's on backup though.
Okay.
That one's interchangeable. I run the Resounding Galahad, which is the Arkveld,
Yeah.
and that's the switch off.
Yeah.
But you start off with the Crazed Melody, and you get all of those buffs, and then you switch off to the Arkveld, and you get all those buffs off, and then you keep the Arkveld, and you do the.
Have you gotten the Zoshia horn yet?
No, but it looks really good.
It's super good. That's what I was using. You get a defense up large, an attack and defense up small, and stamina usage reduced large, just to name a few.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
I start off with status attack up, divine protection, all ailments negated, and then switch off and get attack up large, knockback negated, extend all melodies, restore sharpness, and dragon.
Yeah.
And then just do dragon damage.
Gotcha. I know you probably did try this, because I definitely tried this, but you cannot stack echo bubbles where
Correct.
you have 6 echo bubbles at once, unfortunately.
That is correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm running with this build, and I'm ready for whatever the next hunt is. Austin, if you want to pick one. Max wide range, peak performance 4, recovery, max recovery up, max item prolonger, tool specialist 2, speed eating 2, free meal 2, burst 1, earplugs, quick sheath, flinch free, mushroom answer, aquatic oil, silt mobility 1.
That's the only thing I don't have
What?
in my Healy build is earplugs. I just can't squeeze it in.
It's tough to get earplugs in on a build.
Yep, I just can't squeeze it in.
I only have it as an incidental because I had to use my entire build is built off of gem slots. That's why I ended up going, I think, Uduna with everything because it had the most gem slots, and because I wanted to make sure I got inspiration.
Yeah,
and I was able to get wide range entirely, I think, from one piece and one gem. It's the Sild hood. I think.
my build
it's the
itself
Sild
is
coat.
pretty
Sild coat.
mine's pretty diverse in pieces.
Yeah, mine
Got
as
crit draw, poison attack, horn maestro, attack boost 1, max wide range, max botanist, max divine blessing, max speed eating, max mushroom answer, max free meal, max geologist, earplugs 2, adaptability, self improvement, shock absorber, blindsider.
let me know when a quest is posted to us.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a mushroom eater.
So, I like having Mushroom Answer 1 for the extra, for the blue mushrooms, just for the heals. But
No, I specialize in eating mushrooms.
but see, the mushrooms don't. Their buff is equivalent or less than the pots that you can make, like the demon drugs and the armor skins and the powders. Like they don't stack with, like, I think nitro shrooms or whatever the offense buff is, the mushroom is overridden by demon drug.
Correct.
So, like, to me, just to me, having the bigger mushroom, like the Mushroom Answer 3, stopped being worth it because I could just put all that attention in making the pots and just have Mushroom Answer 1 for the quick heals with those. I'm curious what your thoughts are, because we haven't really talked about this game too much. Having 2 weapons and weapon skills instead of skills being universal. What are your thoughts?
2 weapons is pointless.
Yeah, I agree. And I out of everyone that I've played this game with, and I guess except now until you with the hunting horde build, I'm the only one that engages with the 2 weapon system, and I hate it.
That's the only build that I use. 2 weapons is healer.
I was talking about this with Austin earlier. It's
because you're only going to get 1 build.
Right, but they shifted the entire like how builds work around the idea of 2 weapons when maybe 5% of people playing this game actually use 2 weapons actively.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If it was viable to run 2 weapons,
yeah,
I would. But first off, the time it takes to mount, switch weapons, get off, get back in position.
Exactly.
That's a downside. And then 2, it's like, what am I going to do? Run a longsword and then, I need my heavy bowgun for the chugga chugga.
Well,
like it doesn't.
It's a bummer because I don't know if you felt this, but even though the bowguns have a lot of really good quality changes put in them, they feel like, at least from a skill standpoint, this is kind of what I was alluding to earlier, they've been relegated to a sidearm. Like they feel like the weapon that you're supposed to bring is your second weapon. Because there's just not a lot of skills you can put into it. Because like with Rise,
I'll rock heavy bowgun primary or light bowgun primary all the time.
I struggle. Like they work as weapons, but I struggle building for them.
I'll take a heavy bowgun before I take a lance. and I'll be just as defensive.
Which is strange.
I mean, I use both, and really...
The shield for heavy bowgun is stupid.
Yeah, I've seen Austin tank things he should not be able to tank.
Yeah, like my usual party is the Lance crew, and then I just come in with a heavy bowgun. That's our safe build.
Yeah, Austin, you good?
Yep, I'm just switching some.
Yeah.
Things
And I'm trying to re-augment my heavy bowgun build because I've got it to where currently you can do the rapid fire machine gun mode.
Wyvern Heart, right?
And then have, I think it's like 3 full magazines before you're back up to full capacity and can do it again. So I'm trying to see if I can reduce that time any. And it's not mantle dependent. That's the thing. I try to build things that don't depend on a mantle.
Yeah.
Because Corrupted's just too good. Even though they've nerfed it, it's still too good.
On another
But to
note,
be fair, the other mantles aren't like in previous games, all of the mantles served a purpose.
Don't let them go to waste.
In this game, the other mantles don't serve a purpose. There's no need for Gilly.
I
There's
use
no
the,
need for mending.
I use the mending mantle just because it helps me occasionally keep peak performance up. And again, because I have Uthduna, I've got both peak performance and tool specialist on my build, so it's like I've got it, so I might as well try to use it.
Tool specialist is good, but I only use it for Corrupted.
I'm only using it because again, like I had to use it if I wanted to get inspiration and the gem slots I needed. I had to get what it came with.
People like Rocksteady, but I'd sooner just run earplugs.
Yeah.
Or have a horn user that does no knockbacks or something like that.
Right. So
Did you have no knockbacks on one of your builds, Steven, with hunting horn?
no.
This thing's gonna fight a Mizu if I leave it alone.
Fight. Are we all here?
I'm about to. I'm 150 away.
So McCoy, I'm not sure if you saw, but the Battle for Brooklyn DLC, and I also don't know where you are with the division now. I know you've been toying with the idea. The Battle for Brooklyn DLC is getting a reveal a week from today. As in, we're getting like details.
They, I mean, I get why they did it. Well, I really don't get why they did it, but the fact that brand new players or returning players can't do old seasons in their entirety and can just like get a snippet or go watch somebody play it, that burned any like return. Because like if you skip a season or if you skip 2 seasons, you're skipping important story.
Well, you can still get the missions.
Yeah, but you miss all the dialogue in the entirety of the season. All you get is the big boss fight.
Right.
So
Which
that alone, I was like, and I'd have to start completely over.
Yeah.
Don't take wounds. I'm on him.
Ooh, I pulled back on that when I was just about ready to.
Just to clarify. Okay, I won't be able to make the 3rd one, but I'm taking middle.
Go for it.
Tail's open.
Go for the tail, James.
Some point. What rank are you in for?
On which platform?
What's your highest?
Probably Xbox.
What's your Xbox?
I think I pushed like 600.
Damn.
And then I think I'm
World was his game.
I think I'm 300 on PC, and I think I'm like 150 on PlayStation.
So collectively, yours max.
I have yet to hit 999. That's my goal for Wilds.
You'll get there. At the rate you're going, you'll get there.
Yeah, expansion's not even out yet.
I had to take a little bit of a break. I made all the armors.
Yeah.
I'm pushing for weapons.
Yeah.
But I reached a point where I was experimenting with Ardians, and so I sold everything in my inventory.
Yeah.
So now I have 0. I need more parts. A little disappointed with Ardians.
Yeah, I'm not impressed. Yeah, we talked about that before you got here.
They're good. And I don't necessarily mind the roles being curated. I think that's unique. They've done it in other games. But just the fact, like, I'm still looking for a perfect roll on a longsword. And I'm 65 longswords in.
Oh my god.
It's tough.
And by like looking for a perfect roll, I don't even have, like, what I'm looking for is 4 attack, 1 sharpness, and I don't even have like 3-2. Yeah. And I'm looking for a perfect roll, sword and board, and I'm looking for a perfect roll. I've gone through all of them, but we'll see. I'm hoping the math on the Zoshia weapons is that they are better because of the passive in a drawn out fight. Zoshia is better. Or in a drawn out fight, in a drawn out fight, Zoshia is better. In a short fight, Ardians are better. And there's not a fight that goes 30 minutes in this game.
No.
Not anymore. There was in the beginning when people were learning, when people didn't have builds or maxed out gear or anything. You got people that are like soloing sub 5 minutes.
A lot of them. Yeah.
Being a short hunts.
Yeah, so like for this fight, the like an Ardian weapon would completely outclass, because Ardian is stronger.
Yeah.
Ardian is stronger, but when you add that 50 damage over the course of like every 30 seconds in a 30-minute fight, then by the math you'll out DPS with the Zoshia weapons.
What's your thoughts on the did you ever get to do Safi Jiva stuff in World?
Yeah.
If you had to choose, would you choose Safi Jiva over Ardian?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like it's no
hands down.
Yeah, it's no discussion. I think I went for every single longsword so far. I would be further in I'd be further in World, but Fatalis was my block. I never
Fatalis, dude, I'm so ready for Fatalis to come back.
So, what do you think the G rank expansion is going to be this time?
I'm hoping it's Rajang.
As a flagship?
Yep.
Have they ever done a returning monster as a flagship?
Nope.
I mean, we're going to get Rajang.
But people hate Rajang so much that I hope it is the pinnacle of like, hey guys, we know that y'all have been expecting this, so here you go.
It's just Rajang ×2, where he's got 2 heads, 4 arms, 4 legs, 2 like.
No, the mission needs to be 2 Rajang.
Yes.
That's what it needs to be. 2 G rank Rajang.
That's the whole expansion.
That needs to be the mission. And then out of nowhere, a scripted pickle comes in.
Scripted pickle.
like it's a guarantee every fight that a scripted pickle stumbles upon you, and you're like, you didn't stumble here.
I love the term scripted pickle. That is so funny.
I'm so ready for him to come back.
Would you prefer him or Basil?
No, I want pickle.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite critters.
We keep making a joke of Basil.
Beetlejuice is just annoying.
But his song though, when the song hits though,
Big Bagel is just annoying.
We were saying that they should make it to where in a title update they just don't tell anybody that Basil's in the game, and that you're like hunting the new monster and you just hear the bum 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 bum, and you're like, no.
Oh yeah, I'm down for it. I wish they would do that with Pickle, because people keep asking, like in all the forums and all the dev videos. That's what's in the comments.
Yeah.
And so
I
want them to just not give an answer and just add it to the game.
With invading monsters, that's how they need to do it.
Yeah, they're called invading monsters for a reason. They
Yeah.
just need to just show up.
So James, to explain, he fast-tracked World a month and a half before Wilds came out because he was really excited for Wilds
nice.
after the beta. So this is kind of like his first time, like actually being a part of a Monster Hunter life cycle. But Basil, we
That's the
talked
thing
about
for a lot of players, and you're getting so many new hunters that
Yeah.
like just adore the franchise now. It's really cool.
Yeah, James, are you still here?
I am.
Okay.
I was just listening to you.
Did you ever fight Basil in World? I think you did. He was the
Yes.
invading carpet bomb dragon.
Yep. I remember.
Pickle is what everyone calls Devil Joe. He was the invading monster in a previous game, right? Or like he was in a previous game.
He was in a previous game, yes.
Yeah. So Devil Joe is another invader. He's just this really long T-Rex looking monster that eats everything, and he looks like brine, so everybody calls him the Pickle.
It's just pure aggro. It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
It doesn't slow down.
I never got to tell you like the lore of Savage Devil Joe. I thought I did, but never got to tell you. I think.
What is it?
So for Savage Devil Joe, it's obviously they hunt to eat,
Uh-huh.
but if there's nothing around, Devil Joes will eat other Devil Joes.
Yep.
Which Savage Devil Joes will just keep eating other Devil Joes until they find something else to eat.
Then it becomes the apex. Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
See,
I
what I
don't
need
know
is
a lot
just
of
I need expansion to come out, and I need to have a story quest, and you fight the monster. And either after you beat it or during the fight, it flies away or runs away, and it immediately cuts to a cutscene. And it shows the party walking through the woods or the desert or the forest or wherever.
Yeah.
And then I don't need to hear it. I just need to see Pickle come out of the shadows and eat Nada. And I would consider this a 10 out of 10 game.
That's the whole what's holding it back.
And your character just looks at the camera and goes, "It just wants to live."
Oh, another question, McCoy. What are your thoughts on Tashin and his meal invites?
Dude, fuck that
if
guy.
he gives
Fuck that
me-
guy and his wet vegetables.
If he gives me like a 30 to 60 minute buff just to come sit down and eat some veggies, I'm totally down.
But like everyone else goes all out, and he's just like, ah, fuck, I forgot we invited him for dinner. Hey, come harvest our garden, and here's
Maybe
wet
that's all you
leaves
can
and.
afford.
I
To be
don't
fair, I think
care.
there are-
Don't invite me to a meal if you're not gonna cook.
Wow.
No, I'm totally down. I've had to change my eating habits anyway, so I eat more like a Wyverian.
Just wet garlic.
Yeah, I just
Also,
Take an
to be
entire thing of
fair,
garlic and just eat it
they're
raw.
just like, some falafel and some cheese and some peppers, and we're good.
also to be fair, he has had some pretty decent rolls on his
To
meal.
be fair.
To be fair.
Like right now he has Moxie meal and insurance meal. So saves you from a cart, and then also
Yeah,
saves
Moxie-
the cart.
Moxie's always on the those rolls are pretty static,
Always
I
there?
think.
Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
So I would.
Moxie's huge.
My best guess, and I say best guess, my optimistic guess for what the expansion's going to be is that it's going to be Elder Dragon themed, and they're holding back all the Elder Dragons for the expansion.
That could be cool.
Because, like, my thought was, especially since we're working more with the guild now and there's more story, it could be cool to have, like, each Elder Dragon be, like, a much bigger deal or, like, a bigger hunt. And you could even introduce raids that way, where, like, 2 hunting parties can take on Elder Dragons or something.
Keep
But-
dreaming.
I know.
It would be cool though.
Yeah. I think thematically it would work really well with this game. But, yeah, who knows? I just don't know if they can do necessarily like a themed biome for the
Well,
expansion.
here's the thing. They could totally do more zones. What they need to do, that they have the... Well, I'm not going to say need to. They're doing a pretty okay job.
Yeah, they're fine.
What they can do that would garner, like, so much respect from all the veterans
Yeah.
is
Thanks. That helped.
start pulling from like the OG,
Yeah.
the OG games of the franchise, and start pulling some of those apexes. And you can even go to those kind of zones. Like, we don't know what this continent has.
Right.
If anything, we've seen where it has literally everything.
Right. They're like, we heard you loud and clear. So the flagship monster for the next expansion is Red Kezi.
I'd be down.
No, this is gross.
I'd be down. I'd be down. Dude, you have no idea how happy I was that Mizu was coming out.
I love Mizu.
You were so happy to see me.
Yeah. Knocking. I've heard rumblings that Seregios is going to come back, but I don't know if that was like a rumor, a leak, or just wishful thinking.
It's all rumor.
I would be happy
We
with
won't know
Seregios.
anything.
I
We won't
thought
know anything
Seregios
until they
was
actually do it.
Yeah.
They're
I
really
would-
good at keeping their
Yeah.
like data mines to a minimum.
Yeah. I really want Astalos and Espinos again. Because in Sunbreak, they were, and I know they predate Sunbreak, but that was my first experience with them. I loved them and their gear. And Espinos,
Yeah,
the
I'm
little
okay with
asshole.
pulling something that has been in like 1 or 2 games already. If anything, there's familiarity.
Yeah, I mean, they're fan favorites, you know? for
Yeah,
a
like
reason.
I'm not against giving the people what they want.
Yeah,
I
like-
didn't enjoy Sunbreak, but like if there were good monsters there,
Yeah. What didn't you like about Sunbreak?
I didn't like that whole game.
Okay, so you still feel about relatively the same? Because I know you played it a lot. We played it with Sun.
Yeah, I gave it a fair shake. It's for mobile gamers and it's made for like a 5-minute I can play session.
Mobile gamers is a bit harsh.
It's made for the Switch. It was intended for the Switch and then got ported to everything else. It's made for mobile gamers.
So that's, thank you for the clarification, because when you said mobile gamers, I pictured Candy Crush.
No, not cell phone gamers.
Okay.
But since Nintendo decided to give the middle finger to every single one of their fans and get rid of anything mobile except for the Switch,
Yeah.
go buy a Switch too. By the way, when I refer to mobile games, it's totally just the Switch, because the PSP's dead, and then you just have the.
Apparently, the mobile consoles are having a resurgence. Because I
Really?
think there's
They
rumors
are.
that there's going to be a PlayStation one, right, James?
Yes. And Xbox.
Yeah, I knew about the Xbox one.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess you have
Steam Deck kind of blew everything wide open.
Well, you've got people that aren't at home as much,
Right.
so that's cool. I just miss the DS days.
Oh, yeah. But I just feel like with how far phones have come,
Yes, phones are just like miniature computers, because
yeah,
I just upgraded and it's insane.
yeah, a strict platform, like and I loved the DS, but like it's just where today's market is, it's just not. If that makes sense. Unfortunately,
Well,
I
when
do
you
love
tell
my
me that,
Switch.
when you tell me that my entire collection of everything handheld is
Yeah.
no longer viable, and that I have to get your newest thing and all the games for it, and that they're not backwards compatible, that was just a major turnoff.
Which one did that?
When we went from DS to DS to
gotcha.
Switch.
Yeah, it was just one of those growing pains. It was a band-aid.
But I mean, but they're also like that defined the new genre of mobile gaming,
Yeah.
or portable, whatever you want to call it, portable gaming. So I get why they did it, but it wasn't.
It sucked.
It wasn't for my caliber of gamer, who works a 9 to 5, could put it in their pocket, take it to work, do it on the lunch break, like momentarily. That kind of thing.
Back to Rise. I
It
still,
was fast paced. It was everything was just like get in, kill it, get out. This game has elements of that.
Yeah. But it's got the scope of work.
The one thing that I was actually surprised seeing so much outcry for that I also would like to see is when they took away the actual monster tracking and the footprints.
Yeah.
People have begged to have that back because that adds to the big open world feel.
I think it needs to be not a hunt standard, but I think for specific hunts it could be cool. Like
Yeah, like if you're finding the new Zone Apex for the first time.
yeah.
I don't mind it being for every hunt, but some people, and I get it, some folks are like, I enjoyed it, but after I did it for the 600th time, I got tired of picking up footprints.
Yeah. I think with the Sacred, it would both help get rid of that monotony, but also
The Sacred get me grumpy.
You're not a fan of the Sacred? You
didn't like
hated the Paladin, so
I hated the dogs.
Yeah.
I don't like the birds.
I see.
Here's the thing. An element of a game that makes me play it faster. Why?
See,
That's like that's the same thing as like why would I pay to max level a character instead of just play the game? Like
yeah.
why do I want to blitz through a mission instead of just play the game? I look for things that create longevity. And I'm not saying like running slow totally adds to longevity. I see where that got annoying.
Yeah.
But when they added the dogs, I was like, oh, we got to the monster, we killed it. That entire fight, which is supposed to be the pinnacle of the campaign, was done in like 4 minutes. And some of that's overgearing. I do understand that. But like when you don't have to chase anything down, when it's not a hassle to get there, and you just roll in, jump on top of it, and slam it to the ground. That's where the whole speed aspect comes in that I'm just not a fan of.
Yeah. There's a balance. I think World, in my opinion, and I mean out of World, Rise, and Wilds, World is my personal least favorite because of
A lot of people didn't like World.
See, based on what I've heard,
World was next gen. World was the precursor to this game in terms of people who had never played a Monster Hunter got their Xbox and bought World, and they'd never played any of the old ones, didn't know what the franchise was, and said, "Oh my gosh, what is this?"
Yep.
And so it was definitely a door opener. And this has been the same thing for just a new generation of gaming. And you could argue that Rise was the same.
It was
with gamers who were like, "Oh, I don't want to commit 40 minutes to a hunt."
Rise was for the people who tried World and were intimidated by it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rise was their on-ramp.
I can agree with that.
And I mean, for
I think
me,
they did an excellent job with this game of incorporating the proper elements from each of their previous titles.
yeah, the good of Rise and World combined into one place. Although I stand by the build crafting in Rise was way better than it is in this, and I think they put too much of World's build crafting in this game, and they really could have been, which could come with time, could come with the G-Rank expansion or with title updates, but I just feel like Rise had so much you could do with the different armor skill combinations, the different skills themselves. They were just very interesting, and there's not a lot of build variety in this game yet.
I think my issue comes down to each weapon category has like 3 weapons that you use, and the rest are irrelevant. Not so much gear sets. Like a build's a build. You're going to run Agitator, you're going to run Weakness Exploit, who cares what else you run? Or you're going to run like Crit Draw, Crit Element, and who cares what else you're going to run? So you can get those in any combination. But it's all the others, it's the weapons where it's like, okay, well, the only thing that you run is this and this.
Yep.
Because the only light bowguns that I run are the new Mizu gun I'm experimenting with. This one, the Ray Dow.
Yeah.
And then maybe the Hirabami.
Yeah. And a lot of that comes down to, and again, we talked about this earlier, Austin and I did, but separating weapon and armor skills was the first domino in a series of dominoes that just made build crafting less interesting and a lot more focused on, like you're saying, the few stuff that everyone runs because it's the best. Because like
Yeah, totally.
Having them separate made it where, let me rephrase. The first domino was 2 weapons. Second domino was, well, we want both weapons to be build viable, so we're going to make it to where weapon and armor skills are separate. And then you suddenly have the diluting of, or I guess not dilute, but the
Streamlining.
The streamlining of weapon skills, so bowgun weapon skills all but vanish, and things just, there's a lot less that you can do. And ultimately it just makes it to where build crafting as of now is a lot less interesting. And
another problem right now that they can fix, I just don't know how they're going to, or if they will, is element has no home. There is 0 reason to run an elemental build in this game. You cut your damage almost in half by not running raw or like paralyze. Because if you don't run paralyze, you're not utility for your team.
Yeah, and I run paralyze.
Sleep doesn't have a purpose unless you're running solo, sadly. And a lot of that's been in every game, just because you put it to sleep and then some retard comes in and hits it.
Yeah.
But I love sleep. I think sleep's totally slept on.
It can be great. It just requires so much communication in a team.
I'm a big fan of Blast. Blast is my solo
Good.
solo element. But like all of the actual elements, we haven't had anything that's challenging enough to say, okay, unless you run the monster's weakness, you're not going to kill it. So people just run raw, build max affinity, and just crit things down. And they do, like, I'm hitting for 100 with a longsword, where if I add any element, I'm only hitting for like 60. So I'm almost cutting my damage in half by running the element that the monster's weak against.
Yeah. This
With crit element, with crit draw,
give me commission
with
tickets.
Yeah, all that stuff. So I'm interested to see if they do anything with that.
Yeah.
I don't know how they'd fix it.
That would just have to come with new hunts and like specific monsters. I think. I don't think you're going to be able to retro.
The question is, are you going to be like, okay, you have to? Are you going to pigeonhole people and say you have to run the element for this fight, or are you going to just nuke affinity?
What can I do for you?
Yeah.
Because if you nuke affinity and raw, 1, that'd piss a bunch of people off, but 2, that nerfing something should never be the solution to something else that's underwhelming.
Yeah.
In my opinion, if you have something that's lacking, you need to build that up, not diminish everything else. Because then you'll just have everything that's running subpar stats, and people are like, "Wow, the game's dying."
They could do some kind of like, I'm thinking, in the vein of afflicted monster, like the G rank end game monster variant, like the end game loop. They could make it to where whatever it is in this game is something that, you know how with afflicted, for example, there were if you got all of the orbs, they would you'd like destroy the affliction and they'd take like a huge burst of damage or something like that. They could do that with like elemental exploits instead, so that it's more incentive to run.
They could do that. They could do like a weekly element.
I hate to interrupt everyone, but Diva's on.
Diva! Oh shit!
They could do that. They could do a like a weekly rotating element or a daily rotating element.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
Or even make it to where, like, if you run a monster's elemental weakness, maybe you can dampen its abilities. Like, if Ray Dow was weak to, like, ice or water, make it to where its electric abilities are less potent or something like that. That's probably more of a new game kind of fix.
Well, like, part of the problem is you can crit anything.
Yeah.
The elemental exploit spots for almost every monster are so small.
Yeah.
And Capcom's version of make a monster harder is just make it move faster.
And
so
make it have a one-shot move. Looking at
so like
tempered
when it just dashes around everywhere, you couldn't hit the elemental weakness spots on the monsters that stood still, much less the ones that dash around the map.
Right.
So they need to make those bigger, or just take away the zones and make it to where, oh, you have a creature that's weak to lightning. Any damage you do with a lightning weapon is increased damage. That might fix it.
Yeah. That's the problem with elemental effects, is that, like, to make them truly interesting, you need to, like, bring unique aspects out of the element. Like status effects or whatnot, you know?
Like, there's no reason why hitting Mizu with a thunder sword shouldn't just devastate it.
Yeah.
No matter where you hit it.
I'm gonna get some water, figure out what hunt we're doing. After Diva performs, you can't interrupt Queen.
Can't.
It is rumored that as a Wyverian, she is singing to bring forth fatality.
I love that. Someone stop this bitch from singing right now.
Whoa! We hating Diva? Whoa, just because you want to bring back Vitalis? Oh, man.
Back Satan.
Listen, man. Vitalis gotta come back. Vitalis gotta come back, man. That is how it is.
Happen during this performance. He was just singing, and then you're bum, 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 and Basil just eats her.
No. Basil carpet bombs the Grand Hub. Grand Hub, gone. We have to find a new place.
Every time Diva performs, the Grand Hub has to relocate.
That's one thing I think they did absolutely phenomenal with, was the hub.
Yeah. I love this.
Have you
It's got the fun little mini games, it's got the floof nest. But it's just like, for a game, they always make gorgeous games. They always use the perfect cinematic music. A big thing with my love of Monster Hunter as a franchise is how music is the game.
Yep.
And the hub did a
score
job
for Monster Hunter as a like franchise does not get enough love. It's spectacular.
100%. I was watching a panel of just gamers that were doing best video game music of all time, and it was 5 different people. One of them is a professionally trained opera singer, and he was kind of spearheading the whole thing.
Yep.
But all 5 of them, they got to name their top 5.
Yeah.
And 4 of the 5 of them listed a track from a Monster Hunter game in their top 5.
That's awesome. What are we hunting?
Good question.
Oh yeah.
Let me craft the sword and shield that if I need to fight Zoshia again, I'm gonna be so pissed. But I won't cart this time because I'm not shitty. Yeah.
I need to fight all the
You won't cart once, you'll cart twice.
What's that? I can't hear you over the monster's ass. I don't know.
Smells good.
I need 2 hunter symbol 3s, and then I'm good. So, Austin, take me somewhere where I can get a hunter symbol 3. 2 of them, preferably.
Last I heard, Zoshia does Monster and Hunter 3, symbol 3.
Yeah.
It's Apexes, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Tempered Apexes, yeah.
Okay.
You know who I would like to see?
Who?
I want the King and Queen to come back. I want Teostra Lunastra.
God, okay.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I was thinking like, it's parallels. Rathian Rathalos? No. Gold Rathalos, Silver Rathian? No. Narwa, Ibushi. I was going through all the different parallel monsters, and I forgot about Lunastra and Teostra.
I want Teostra Lunastra.
Alright, I got us a hunt, alright? Tempered Apex, Hunter Symbol 3s, here you go.
What's the hunt?
It's right now.
Right.
Yeah. Oh no. It's worse, Steven. I'm sorry.
Son of a bitch.
Jindad.
It's fine.
Here you go. Which one do you have? I have all of them. Just name one.
I'm not on my glaive. I'm not on glaive anymore. At least not right now. So I'll
Get
probably
him. We get him. No problem.
Yeah, we can get him. We got this. Also, I'm failing to join the
wrong
hunt.
button. Oh, wrong
Yeah.
button. No, hold on, wrong button.
Oh my God.
okay. Bye guys, I'm going.
What?
What?
I
Did
accidentally
you
pressed the
quick
button.
start it, you?
I accidentally pressed quick start.
Oh
I
my
meant to
God.
press the button.
Wow. It's his first day. It's
Hey,
okay.
you did the same thing before. You did the same thing.
No, I did that on purpose.
That's crazy.
I mean, we were fighting Chodabro. What prep do we need?
That's true.
We already killed 5 of him. It's not letting me join.
You're not in the link party anymore. You got kicked.
Oh,
Awesome.
oh,
Damn.
oh.
Yeah, if I got my pick of, I think I mentioned this earlier. If I got my pick of what
Understood.
monsters to come back just for their gear, it would be Astalos and Espinos. They have the coolest weapons.
I will wait to start the phone.
Am I in the link party?
Yeah, I invited
You
you.
just joined it. Yeah.
Okay. It didn't say, hey, you joined the link party. Good job. Good job, sport.
But if they're going to add old monsters, they also need to throw a bone to the hunters and add some of the old weapons.
Yeah.
Like, one of my good buddies is begging for them to bring Tonfas back.
Yeah.
Not forgetting anything?
That kind of stuff.
When you say old weapons, does that mean there's like more than 15 other weapons?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
There there used to be a medium bowgun.
Oh, yeah,
There's some goofy stuff out there.
What were the other weapons? Because I'm blanking on what the
I
other...
only knew of the Tonfas.
Yeah, Tonfas is the one that I remember, and the medium bowgun.
We received some items. Don't let them go to waste.
There's all the stuff that we
What'd you say?
had there was for the Tonfa. There was the Excel Act,
What's that?
medium bowgun, the Excel Axe.
Yeah, it's like a switch axe, kind of.
It was kind of like a medium range hammer.
You got kicked. 2 wounds.
So you got kicked?
Yeah, you got kicked off the monster.
Oh, okay.
I guess I need to make some base like raw damage weapons, I guess, because I mainly go for
Raw damage is just so overpowering.
Nice! Oh my gosh, Flynn. Flynn, when are you gonna go visit my dogs in the town?
When gas isn't $3 a gallon and we're not like 5 hours away. Yeah.
You got nothing going on here. Just, you know,
When I get the bus fully built, that'll be a road trip.
how's that coming along?
I bought a school bus.
You want a fucking school bus?
No, just a regular school bus.
It's like a derelict bus that you're just completely overhauling.
No, it's just a good old fashioned in shade yellow school bus.
I thought it was stripped.
Well, I have since stripped it down. Yeah, it's the bane of my pockets.
How long is it?
It's not.
Last time I saw of it was 50 years back.
Yeah, not a ton has changed. Things can change very quickly with it, but my needs right now for it are I'm stuck at a crossroads. Because my equipment started to fail on me, and my blueprint wasn't completely sound because of a negligent oversight on my end.
Austin left the lobby.
What? Oh my god.
I'm looking at Steam now.
Well, you should not be looking at Steam. You should be looking at Jinder Hot. No.
Oh, Steam, Dark Titan.
What?
Dark Titan's not played.
Joey was telling me that there's a new enemy, a few new enemy types. One of them is a Psyker, and that bums me out.
There's a Cypher in Dark Titan.
Yeah, there's like apparently an enemy Psyker now.
It's not a bad thing. I haven't played the Ozone update.
He's so fun. Oh my gosh. He's amazing.
We would play Dark Titan together. You should watch that too.
They made it a lot more open, so like you can have different grenades with different other trees. It's a lot more like you can curve it. They changed a few stacking things to balance it out. Do you use the rock grenade a lot?
No.
The rock? No.
Austin's reason for living.
Yeah. Here's the thing. What if we game together for any length of time? I don't like when there's a meta. So I intentionally
They play with me, so they know what that's like.
I intentionally counter meta a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because most of my Ogren buddies just shield bash and throw rocks.
Yep.
Before the
You hear
upgrade.
that, Austin? You're not spectacle.
I'm unintentionally using that.
Like my Ogren is the chain gun.
Yeah.
I don't play Ogren very much though.
What do you mean? I basically only play veteran.
Veteran's so good.
Yeah. I run the.
It's situational. It depends on what we need for a rounded off team comp for harder content. But on any given day, I'm a zealot for life.
I figured.
But not the team friendly zealot.
No, of course not.
When I'm playing with pugs, I'm the selfish zealot.
Coming back, Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah. So the Zoshia horn has stamina use reduced large, defense up large, all wind pressure negated, attack defense up small, echo wave blunt, and offset melody. Offset melody's a blast.
Yeah, offset melody is fantastic. The only thing that I'm not terribly well versed in is Psyker.
I just offset his roar. That was awesome. Yeah, I've played Psyker a little bit, and I've played with Psykers. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm frozen right in front of his face.
on my way.
I think someone has to accept him. Who's party lead?
No, I'm going.
Is okay. I thought it said that it was waiting to accept you. But yeah, Psykers are
when I do
annoying
play
to play
Psyker,
with.
so it just depends, right?
They the ones that like kill steal are just annoying. But I mean,
Well, I mean, yeah,
they're
that's
helpful.
what they do.
Yeah.
I'm just a Emperor Palpatine lock down the field Force Lightning Psyker.
Yep.
I just
Knock
want
him,
everything
knock
to. I want everything to
yet,
not
you can't
move.
yet.
Yep.
I want everything to not move so that the rest of my team can go and
Yeah, you can.
Yep.
go and poke the bear.
I'm staggered. Someone do it.
Got it.
Thank you.
Thanks! That helps!
Do it before you jump down after him. But if I do play veteran, I'm a 6-shooter veteran.
Nice.
All day, every day. My job on the battlefield is to look for like elites and just try to pop heads.
That's what I do.
Keep
I run
everything off the team.
I run officer veteran with a bolt gun. So
Bolt gun is so good.
It's awesome.
Oh my god.
So I'm our priority target killer, but also I keep our armor up.
It's funny because whenever we play, if he's with me and he has a bolt gun, there's this weird thing. Maybe
Yeah.
he just fires the bolt gun way fast.
Having an Ogren with my veteran, I don't know if it's my build or if it's just some quirk. The Ogren makes my bolt gun full auto when hip firing.
Tail.
Interesting.
Yeah, because normally it's hip fire burst, ADS, single shot, but instead of a 2-round burst, I can just hold the trigger down and it full autos when hip fire. Only when Austin's Ogren's there. I don't know if it's any Ogren or just Austin's Ogren, but that's...
And my Ogren is usually always set to all melee.
It's just Austin's open.
Yeah.
Sneak attack. I've been experimenting with a couple shotgun builds. Well, I haven't played in a while, but
Yeah.
when I was playing pretty religiously, it was experimenting with some shotgun builds because shotguns are stinky.
I love shotguns.
But I mostly just I love the revolver. It's so comfy.
Yeah.
I do the same thing on a veteran build, and then or not a veteran, a zealot build, and then just raw melee. I quit playing when they added a bunch of those weapons
Monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like when Dueling Sword went to not just Psyker, because I love the Dueling Sword.
Interesting. I didn't know that used to be a Psyker exclusive.
Yep. Each class had an exclusive.
Well, they still do, but I think it's just one or two. Because like Zealot gets the flamethrower, no one else does. Guardsman gets the Hellbore. Ogren gets every weapon that the Ogren has.
Ogren gets rocks.
I have big assortment. Big assortment. Many rocks.
Don't. You're an Ogren. Don't try to use multi-syllabic words.
What that mean?
Big rocks.
Big rocker. Big rocker. Okay. What's funny enough, my Ogren's name is Punt. So
we play this game before every single mission. It's find the best Ogren. Currently, the best Ogren, Bazooka Tits.
Okay.
He looks so sad. I've got a picture, I'll send it to you, but I just got to zoom in of him. It just says Bazooka Tits, and he looks like he exists in the Warhammer universe. Just from how
My
sad he is.
Ogren's name is Wall. W-O-L. Because he didn't know how to spell wall. we go.
It's going up.
Chance
Oh,
to
he's looking for me. Easy. Easy.
He didn't even use his big move.
Ult, yeah, that's true. Hold on. As is tradition, every time I kill with the hunting horn.
Oh wait, I think you can hire over here. Wait, wait, wait.
Oh, there's higher? There's higher? There's
Here,
more?
Up here, up here. Look, up here.
Hold on, hold on.
Oh, I fell.
So I played RuneScape Dragon Wilds, McCoy.
I'm very hopeful for it.
It's a great concept. It is barely ready for early access. But like, if they,
That's okay.
it like the proof of concept is absolutely there, because like it's basically Enshrouded or Valheim, but with RuneScape skills. So like you constantly level up for doing anything like wood cutting, cooking, etc.
Yeah, I've seen some gameplay of it.
It's got a
I'm
lot
very
of potential.
hopeful for it.
It's got a lot of potential for sure. I only got one.
Ooh, I got.
Shut up.
Never mind.
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry, I told you to shut up.
You,
didn't
did,
get
you
it.
are not. I didn't get it
Zero.
either. Just kidding. I got one. I didn't see it at the bottom.
I see. So, McCoy, they Steam Forged Games are doing a Helldivers board game. They are the same
Yeah.
people that did the Monster Hunter World board game, which I have, and it's great. And the, I think, Dark Souls or Elden Ring board game. They do a lot of video game adaptations.
That's cool.
The campaign was crowdfunded in 12 minutes.
Oh, why?
And I think it was 250,000 was the goal.
Okay.
It's exceeded 1 million.
Sheesh.
Yep. And it still has like 7 days left. So they've been showing all of the stretch
Any cool
goals.
stretch goals.
Yes.
Anything cool?
So I don't know if these were always part of it, but they've shown off new classes because it's a class-based board game.
Okay.
Where you've got the core four, the captain, demolitionist, pyro, and sniper. And then they added the artillerist, which is a lot of ordnance and the autocannon. The Lightbringer is what they announced, I think, yesterday, which is a lot of laser weapons, which I thought was interesting. And what was the other one? There was one more they added. Gosh, why can't I remember? I'll think of it. But yeah, it's very interesting because like you pick your Helldiver, but you can customize their kit. So you still have the class cards, like the captain, for example. They're built for controlling the flow of combat. So like there's an initiative order, and the captain can shift the initiative order. But you can run a captain that uses laser weaponry or different stratagems, but their class function remains the same.
Cool.
It sounds really cool. And here's the crazy part, McCoy. You know Tabletop Simulator? I'm sure you do.
No, I have no idea what Tabletop Simulator
You're a
is.
liar. Someone already made an unofficial module for the Helldivers board game.
Oh, wow.
It's been a crowdfunding thing for a week. They included the rule book, but like this dude apparently did it all just from reference images. So,
Sheesh. Dude, some people are just creative beyond imagining.
they are. I'm gonna find what the other class was. Because I know you guys care a lot. Engineer. They've got the ballistic shield and I think sentries is kind of how they're built to play. And they all have their own specific minis, so they look really cool. And I did the Hell Commander version, so the bot expansion and another expansion, probably the Illuminate, are included in my version.
That's cool.
There is a mini, I say quote unquote mini, for the Factory Strider and the Bile Titan that will be included, which is really
cool.
funny.
Final Fantasy just announced another massive expansion for their tabletop.
Didn't even know there was
So I'm
one.
excited for that. Oh yeah,
Well, the Iceborne board game comes out.
I heard that was. I heard the first one was really good.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, people have been like highly anticipating Iceborne.
Yeah, I kickstarted it, and I think it's gonna ship in September.
That's cool.
So plan a trip in October. Come play Monster Hunter board game with me. There's actually a really good module for World, which James and Austin, you guys both need to get Tabletop Simulator because I would love to play some of these board games. But there's a really good module. I think it's actually an official module for World that we could totally try out. We've played a good bit of that on the channel. Like Jeremy's a big fan of it.
I still enjoy other tabletop. I'm trying to remember the name of it. That has an official release through Steam that we started a campaign on.
Sentinels that everybody bailed on?
Yes.
Yep. You say the word, I'll pick it back up.
I love Sentinels.
I couldn't remember if you were involved in that or not. I'm glad you were.
Bro, I was the...
You were the one that insisted we killed Mr. Mosby. Weren't you?
100%. 100%. Slaughter him.
Yeah.
No, I was the... I was Argent.
Oh, yeah!
I was
You're
the
the
Argent
one
main.
that made every single game last 3 times longer than it needed to.
Yes, sir! And if
So-
I couldn't play Argent because he was out injured, I played Detonator Crocodile.
What the fuck is Detonator Crocodile?
The mercenary alligator guy that like one of his cards is discard everything under your leader, and then whenever you want to throw it all away and deal that much damage. And it was some like
the blood mage eco terrorist.
it was some thermal detonator guy.
Yeah. Gosh, lifeline.
Yes. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna finally discard everything under my thermal detonator and do like 50 damage.
Yeah, he's the blood mage eco terrorist, villain turned hero. Guys, we've got to play Sentinels. It's so good.
Those were my two. I love Argent, but I'm also I'm a blue player in Magic, so
Yeah,
is it really that surprising?
Yeah, Argent, Adept, Austin. I assume, James, you got to go and you're waiting to say bye, or you already left?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, cool. Argent, he's a bard. And so Sentinels, James, is a card game. It's a fully co-op card game that's superhero themed, but it's all original IP. And everyone picks a character.
It's very well done.
It's extremely well done. And everyone picks a character, and that determines your deck. So it's not a deck builder. You pick your character, and their deck of cards is what you have to work with. And so each character has a different play style, and you fight a game-controlled villain on a specific environment. So let's say, just for using terms from other comic books, you fight Lex Luthor in Metropolis.
With the candlestick.
With the candlestick at midnight.
Yeah.
So Metropolis is kind of an equalizer deck where the cards that play every round can benefit one or the other or both or neither. And then the villain has rules of like they do certain steps every single turn, and then they have their deck. So their play actions may be the same, like the amount of cards they play are the same, but the cards they play could shift everything around. And so Argent Adept is a bard. Think of him as like, gosh, what would be a good parallel for
Think of him as a hunting horn.
He's basically a hunting horn guy.
Because you play notes.
Yeah. Because you have
To
different
make combos.
So he has different. He has different instruments and then different cards he can have on the field that say this is the perform effect, this is the melody effect, and this is the harmony effect. And so his different instruments are like, if you use this instrument, activate a melody effect. When you activate a melody effect, you may activate a performance. So Argent Adept, and all of his effects are support based pretty much. So he's the character where when it becomes his turn, he's just like, my turn just started. Everyone draw a card. You use a power. You over there play a card. That card lets you use a power and lets someone else play a card. Okay, you're gonna make me play a card. Now I'm gonna play this song over here. Now the villain is skipped. We're back to my like. He basically makes it to where the flow of the game is completely broken, and like everyone can do nonsense off their turn.
That's my dude.
It's crazy.
That's my dude.
But it's a really fun card game. I'm pretty sure there's a super good module on Tabletop Simulator, but the game we have...
Yeah, we don't need that. There's an official release.
But the issue with
and
that
it
is...
worked really well.
It's great. And it even has the modded content. Like the I forget what it was called, but like the really good additional characters, they added that. But the problem with it is that you'll need to find it on sale because for anyone to use any of the expansion content, everyone has to have the expansion content.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
It is. But it should be pretty cheap usually. Also, buy stream. We'll catch you probably tomorrow. Because I was just kind of rambling. But yeah,